Welcome back, everybody. So today I'm going to do something a little different. I am going to show you 3 types of struggle meals I ate growing up. I know some of these are maybe bizarre to you or unappetizing, but I gotta be honest, these got us to the next day and it was a warm meal in our bellies. So the first one is probably why you clicked on this video. It's basically a roasted hot dog weenie on a corn tortilla. Basically, you take your cheap hot dog, place it on a fork, and you put it over the stove flame. Once it's heated through with a little bit of charring on it, you toss on your corn tortilla, you warm that up, and I actually like mine charred a little bit, and then you place the hot dog right on the corn tortilla, and that is your meal. And yes, it's processed meat over an open stove flame. Not very healthy, but it was cheap, economical, and 1 pack of hot dogs was like 50 cents, and it could feed 8 people. So yeah, struggle meal number 1. Okay, so this next one, I actually saw my uncle do this all the time. I tried it and I liked it, and I mean, it's basically a PB&J on a flour tortilla. I warmed it up, and now I'm going to add grape jelly and sun butter. I'm a peanut-free house, but growing up, we had Mamá, which is peanut butter and jelly swirled in a jar. It was all mixed together. It's not pretty. It might look odd to you to put it on a flour tortilla, but this is where it was at for us growing up, and it went a long way. So struggle meal number 2. And this is what I call a PB&J taco. I know, so strange. Okay, so this next one, growing up, we always had the chicken flavored or beef flavored top ramen. Here I'm using Korean ramen noodles. I'm going to use 2 packs, but growing up, for a full recipe, we'd use 4 packs and a pound of ground beef. But I'm going to show you a half recipe today. My kid's going to eat this with my husband, but this is something to make a meal stretch, and it fed a lot on a budget. So I'm going to use the contents of 2 packages of Korean mild ramen. I'm also going to be using half a pound of ground beef. I'm also going to use a cup of corn. I also have 2 stalks of scallions, and I've separated the whites from the greens, and that is it. I'm going to start cooking this ramen noodle dish, if you will, and I'm just going to speed things up a bit. It's very easy to make and it's very versatile. Okay, so after cooking the ground beef and sauteing everything together with the seasoning and the fresh ingredients, I'm going to add the corn, give that a mix and a saute. Then I'm going to add 3 cups of water, and I'm going to let that come to a simmer. You'll want to make sure it's simmering before you add your noodles. Once all of the noodles are submerged, I'm going to add the fresh green onion, and now I'm going to cover it with a lid and let it gently simmer for a minute. Then I'm going to shut the heat off and let it set for another minute, and it should be ready to serve. Now, something I liked to do growing up was add a squeeze of lime and Louisiana hot sauce. That's something I like to do, but my kid just likes lime. So before I end this video, I just wanted to say, I do know it's the holidays, and especially for cooking channels, a lot of us like to showcase holiday meals, sometimes that require expensive ingredients, but I completely understand that sometimes it is the struggle meal that gets us through to the next day, even during the holidays. So whether you donate your time or money to your favorite charity or community help center, sometimes it's something as simple as a kind word that can bring someone the simplest of joys. So I wish you guys well, happy holidays, and thanks for watching.